Now let's discuss what happens if there are more than 2 successive percentage change. Then how do we use that formula, or how do we solve the question? Here's an example. The price of a book increased by 40%, then again increased by 10%, and finally decreased by 10%. Find overall percentage change in the price of the book. Overall percentage change. Okay. So your first increase by 40%, it is increase, so positive A equivalent to 40 will take. Second, there is an increase again, B equivalent to 10 positive. And finally decrease by 10%, we will take C value to be minus 10. Okay, because it is decrease. So what we do, we will apply the formula first for A and B. A plus B plus AB by 100, because that's the first two changes. A plus B plus AB by 100. So what happens? 40 plus 10 plus 40 into 10, of course 400. 400 by 100, you will have 4. So 54. 54 final value is positive, so it is an increase. So 54% increase. 54% increase. Now consider this value as R, the resultant of the first two. So there is also a change of, another further change. There is a change 10% decrease there. So what do you do to find the overall percentage? Now whatever this R with the C, you will do the same calculation, the same formula. R plus C plus R into C by 100. So what is your R? R is 54. C is minus 10. R into C, 54 into minus 10 by 100. So 54 minus 10 is 44. 54 into minus 10, of course, minus 5.4, right? Minus 5.4 you will write. Okay. So 54 into minus 10, right? Minus 540, 0 anyways get cancelled off. So 54 into minus 1, minus 5.4, because they're dividing by 10 here, right? So 44 minus 5.4, 44 minus 5 is of course 39. 39 further you have to decrease by 0.4, so you will have 38.6. Okay, so 44 minus 5.4 is 38.6. This is a positive value. Since it is a positive value, it is increased. So overall it is 38.6% increase it is, right? It is also increase, there is also increase, of course, correct? So that's it. This is what you have to do. You are using the formula. Okay, if they give you 3 successive changes like this, if they ask you 4 successive changes, you would have understood by now. Maybe I'll take this as R2, maybe this is R1, R2, then I would have done with D again. But 4 successive changes are extremely rare case in your exam, so don't worry about it. If they ask you for 3 successive changes, don't learn extra formula for it. You can use the same formula and you can be little bit smart. Now, in case if you are not liking this, of course you can take the initial value as 100. Initial value, if you take it as 100, initial value take it as 100, because here no actual value given. Then first 100 increased by 40%, 100 plus 40% of 100, obviously 140. Now this 140 increased again by 10%, 140 plus 10% of 140. So do zeros get cancelled off, 14 it is increased, so new value will be 154. Now this 154 is decreased by 10%, 154 minus 10% of 154. Obviously, 15.4 we have to reduce. 154 minus 15.4, which is, right, 154 minus 15 is 139. 139 plus 15 will give you 154. So another 0.4 has to be reduced, so 138.6. So 138.6 is the final value. Initial value was 100. 138.6 was the final value. Initial value was 100. So obviously the percentage changed. The difference is 38.6. Denominator is, of course, right, increase means the least between the two, which is 100 by 100, which is 38.6% overall increase it is, right? So that's it pretty much. These are the two best things, right? Two best methods to solve these type of questions. If you are working with X, then that involves a lot of decimals. You would have understood 3 successive changes means another further more decimal numbers you have to multiply. So be smart, take initial value as 100 or multiples of 100 or any convenient number you think it's easier for your calculation if the actual values are not given. That's one way of doing it. Or else use this formula. This formula is very easy to recollect. So you can use this formula to find the overall percentage change even if they give you more than 2 as well, right? So no need to learn another formula for 3 successive changes. This is more than enough. A plus B plus AB by 100, 2 successive changes formula. That's more than enough even if they ask you more than 2 successive changes. Hopefully this is clear.